Hello everyone and good morning. I'm Justin here for another vlog. I know it's been a few weeks since I've uploaded. We've been very busy doing a lot of traveling for my wife's work, and it's also been raining non-stop, so this is really the first week that we've had where we haven't gotten any rain. So I've been able to get a few things on camera. I had a job with Austin last weekend that I got recorded, and I'll put that in the video. And we actually went to Boston last week, and we're there for the whole week, so I'll put that up on the screen now as well. Today we're going to run to the zoo, so I'll put a little zoo montage up after this intro, and then after that we'll go into the real point of the video. I had some painting work last week as well as that job with Austin, so I'll break down how much I made doing that and kind of just give you guys an idea how I make some of my side money. I know I had another video like that recently, and I'll put that in the link below. But this one's actually going to go in depth with how much I've made and how much time it took and how labor intensive it was. So if you guys want to see that, just watch to the end of the video. I'm going to have all that on there, and we'll skip to the zoo montage now. I'm back in the house that I painted. I painted this entire house. I'll put some on the screen now of some of the areas of the house and the front porch and all that I did. And I'm here today because they had a couple posts replaced and a couple holes in the wall patched. So I'm going to be painting those and putting the dryer vent back on the dryer. The idea of this video is to kind of go over some things that I do to make some extra money on the side. I know I made another video kind of like this in the past, but this one I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. Here, I only charged 70 or 75 bucks to do it, but they offered me 150 just for coming out. So that's 150 in my pocket. Last weekend, I helped this old woman out that I know move some furniture around, and she gave me some cash for that. I'd say about 300 bucks. So right now we're sitting at 450. And then this coming weekend on Saturday, I'll be working with my old business partner, Austin, under a house, and we'll be insulating the crawl space. So I'm really gonna try my best to get some good footage of that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because it's gonna be dark in the crawl space, muddy maybe. But I'm running out of daylight right now. I'm gonna go ahead, jump on these fence posts, jump on the wall patches, and then I wanna get out of here so I can show you guys the cash that I got and kind of go over a breakdown of what it looks like I'm gonna make just in side jobs within the past 7 days. All right guys, so I'm outside painting the posts now. Before I get too far into a commentary, I kind of want to go over the paint that I'm using first. This is an exterior white semi-gloss paint by Behr. You can get this at Home Depot. If I get to choose what paint to use, I always go with Behr. They seem to have the best product in my opinion. It always gets the job done for me. A lot of times in one coat because it's a primer and paint all in one. And I know a lot of brands say that, but to me, Behr works the best. Honestly, there's not really too much to talk about when it comes to painting. It's really as simple as it looks. There are a few learning curves when it comes to painting, like cutting in trim or laying down plastic and not making a mess. You know, those are kind of tricks of the trade you pick up after a while of doing the work. But the only thing with these posts is really just put on some nice thick coats. These posts actually took 2 coats, so I had to wait for them to dry a little bit and go back and put a second coat on. And after about an hour of painting these posts, letting them dry and doing it again, here's the finished product. Everything blended in very well. I did paint the rest of this front porch, including the ceiling, the first time I came and painted the house. So everything looks brand new. And now we can go ahead, head inside and hit those wall patches. A plumber came in and did some work a long time ago and just patched over the holes with some cardboard. So they had somebody come in, patch the walls up, and they just wanted me to come back and paint them. I did paint this entire garage as well. So here I'm painting with a brush. Usually I would use a roller for something like this, but I only had a brush with me at the time. The paint that I'm using is Interior White Flat, also by Behr at Home Depot. It only took one coat for each of these patches, and I want to say it only took me about 15 minutes to get them both painted. So here is the before and after comparison. Like I said, only one coat, so this Behr stuff is great. And before I left, I went ahead and reconnected this dryer hose to the dryer vent. It had fallen off and the hose clamps were too loose, so everything was just coming right off. But that pretty much sums it up for this job. I was only there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So at the end of the video, we'll tally up everything and show you how much I made. But let's go ahead and switch on over to the installation job. Alright guys, so I got my flash on. This is under the house. The crawl space is actually not bad. I can sit up all the way. And we're just gonna fill in all these spaces between the joists. And I was gonna use my mic, but I think it's just too much work to try to fiddle with the mic while I'm down here moving around getting dirty, so I'm just gonna do the best I can.
I want to do the inside work before I get dirty.
Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
I got 2 of them, but I've only got 1 today because I didn't have batteries.
Oh, I see what you're doing over there.
So I got my light set up. We're gonna start on this corner and work our way all the way over, and then we'll probably get this dark half of the house too. So here's the ties. They just look like little metal rods. And the way they say to install it on the box is literally just right in between the joists every 12 inches. So just like that. Stick them in there. And that'll hold the insulation up. Alright guys, taking a quick lunch on the ductwork. Say hi, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Almost got this whole side done. We're gonna finish up there. Then we'll be coming over here. So we're gonna finish up lunch and get back to it.
Yeah, if Justin would ever turn that phone off.
He likes the videos, don't let him fool you. Alright guys, so I'm about halfway done with the other side. Still got about that much to do. I don't know if you could see it, but if you can see that window over there, that's where I started, was against that wall on this side. So, and as you can see, we ran out of the pink stuff, so we switched over to the white. It's all R19, so it doesn't make a difference. It's not like they're having Thanksgiving dinner down here. And if they are, I want to be invited because I want to see what that looks like. But I'm gonna get back to work. So I'm on the last little run now, and then I got to fill in the middle. But after that, I'm all finished up down here. Insulated the whole bottom of this house. And while I've been doing that, Austin's been wrapping the duct with some insulation wrap. So overall, this project looks good. Let's go ahead and lay this last bit down. All right, so now that I'm done with everything, we're gonna go ahead and tally up what I made this week. I did the painting on a Wednesday after work, and then we did the insulation work on a Saturday. So let me set y'all down real quick. And we're gonna do everything right here. So first, the painting. We actually ended up making $200 off of it. Like I said, I only charged 70, but out of the kindness of their hearts, they gave me 200. That's way more than what I did was worth, so I just got lucky there. So that was $200. I helped that old lady move furniture on Monday night, and she gave me $300. So we'll go ahead and put that up here now. And then of course the insulation job, that was $500 in a day. So altogether we made a total of $1,000 in a week, just an extra $1,000 cash, and that's just me using my special skill that I've honed over the years. It's really important for anyone trying to make money as a side hustle that they really focus on gaining a talent or a specialty. The more proficient you are in something, the more likely the outcome is that you can make money doing that same thing. Whether it be making music, editing YouTube videos, doing handyman work like I do, you can do any of that stuff and make some money. But I'm just showing you guys how I make some extra money on the side. I'm 26 years old, so I started construction when I was 18. I've had all that time in between to gain my experience and learn a bunch of new things. So it's pretty common for me to jump into new situations and new jobs and still make money doing that way. So hopefully that gives y'all some insight as to what I do and how I make some extra money on the side. Next week, I'll be working on a fence at my grandma's house. I'll be putting up a fence for her. So of course that's going to be in the next video. I've got a gutter job coming at the end of the month, so I'll make a video about that. And I have a bunch of other ideas as well. So if you guys are looking forward to seeing any of that, make sure to subscribe. If you like the video, please leave a like below. Comment, let me know what you think. And if you have any ideas for my videos in the future, feel free to let me know. And I want to make this clear before I end the video. None of what I said in this video is meant to brag or anything. I'm just showing you guys how I make my extra side money and how you guys could do it too. It just takes a little work and takes a little time. It's not easy, but if you want to do it, you got to put in the work. So like I said, stay tuned for my videos coming soon. Leave a like below, subscribe, and thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.